Welcome to Pugging with Shintar episode 23, confused by Random Whispers edition, as soon as I went to the fleet I got whispered by a random level 13 gunslinger who wanted to know where I live and stuff. I'm just waiting for the inevitable "are you a real girl?" question, because that's usually where these random conversations go. But I think it's probably safe to ignore him now, and let's get to the usual pugging stuff. Oh my god, there it is! It's so ridiculous. I'm just gonna tell him off. Oops, wrong key binding. Yeah. Life as a female character in an MMO. Fortunately, this sort of thing doesn't happen very often, but it's still weird when it does. And we have a master mode flashpoint. It is Depths of Manaan. I'm trying to think, didn't I do that one already? No, it was only in veteran mode, of course. What? I'm just gonna ignore this guy now. Okay, and this appears to be a run already in progress, because everyone's already a bit in. But not very far. So someone left on the first trash ball? And here we are talking about whether to do the bonus. Okay, this person has done the bonus 8 times. I am honestly still a bit thrown by the random chat up attempt. It's not so much that people do it. Well, actually, yes, it is that people do it. That they think if they say, "Hello, where do you live? Do you wanna hook up?" It's like, what? I mean, this is aside from the fact that they have no idea who is behind the avatar. So it could be a guy, could be a woman, could be a 13-year-old, could be a 50-year-old. It's just so stupid, I don't understand it. Now another person linking their achievement 22 times. Wow. So I guess these people know how to do the bonus. This is good, because the bonus boss in here is quite tough. Though I actually like him, because he's tough in a good way, I feel. He requires you to know the strategy and execute it well. But it's different from most bosses.
I'll bet he can share some interesting stories with us. Looks like my contact's here. The chief of security is just ahead of you. Watch your step.
Let's see what sort of group we have anyway. DPS Sage. Tanky Guardian. Guardian is also quite well geared, so he should be able to withstand a lot of damage. That's good. So I remember when I did this on veteran mode, there was the episode with the FFS guy. But some people commented that they were surprised by how well it went, because this Flashpoint also has a reputation for being somewhat tough, and I don't think we had any wipes on veteran mode. Don't remember for sure now, but I don't think we did. Don't wait. Don't wait for what?
Confises volkira kranvan.
Don't wait for what? Yes, and obviously it's veteran. Don't wait for call. I don't understand what he's saying. So yeah, this can be quite hard because it's somewhat hard on veteran mode, and obviously on hard mode it's even harder. Okay, people are discussing tactics. I think I did actually explain this on veteran mode because it was relatively easy there, but on hard mode you need to basically DPS these droids down at the same time, so they will both take their shields off the boss, because right now they have them on themselves, but they will put them on the boss. So you need to DPS them down, so they retract their shields. And then they will slowly regenerate health. Then you again have to DPS them down simultaneously. My job is to just run in circles and avoid sending in bad stuff. How's it going? Oh, not going so well, because at the moment they are both DPSing one ad, it seems. I'm gonna add a bit of DPS to this other one. Yep, one has already withdrawn his shield. Ah. This one needs more deeps. Okay. Now the boss can be damaged. I can actually add a bit of DPS. I'm surprised it's because the tank is so well geared, he's not taking much damage. He's also wearing a funny outfit for a guardian. He looks like a soldier. There are some people who really love dressing up to look as something other than their class. I don't quite understand the appeal, but hey. Now the boss is shielded again. But only by one droid. Okay, this is where it gets a bit confusing. Okay, now both droids have re-shielded the boss. So this one is on full health. I'll take that one down a notch. Okay, it's going all right. They aren't entirely in sync, but they're close enough. I mean, when I do this with some of my guildies, they can make the droids switch shields almost simultaneously. Ow. But obviously I wouldn't expect such precision from a pug. I don't want to be in front of the boss. It just means I get punted about. And the boss is dead, so that went well. Again, this being master mode, I will spacebar right away, because I don't expect people to watch the cutscene here.
Why don't we start with who you are and
Yeah, but what?
Colonel?
The Sith rarely take prisoners. Even the... Never mind.
All right, we're in this together.
Both our sages are Twi'leks, I noticed. It's just one boy and one girl.
I've been slicing the facility files and I keep finding references to the Order of Shasa, some pack of force-using Selkath. They aren't Jedi or Sith. I'm still not sure how they tie into all of this, but I imagine you're going to run into them. Be careful.
Yeah, I still don't have the utility to be able to move while casting Successive Treatment. I need to fight that habit. So I stopped cancelling my own casts. Sage seems to be a bit impatient. Like, just because the tank waits 2 seconds with the pulls, he's like, what's going on? Okay, I'll see if I can see the one over there, because that one usually comes after me. Except the Sage went right there, so I don't know. Nope, the Sage wants to DPS that one above all others. Okay, fine. I thought it would have made sense to crowd control the one far away from all the other mobs. But some others were force lifted, so at least not everything is on the loose. Must get all the shinies, even from the very back.
I'm registering some tech near you that reads like it's from the Rakata. See if you can't open up the network for me. I'll slice in and take a look.
Oh, am I gonna pull? Nope, just about managed to run past these. Though if we wipe on the bonus boss, we'll have to kill him anyway when we come back. am I being a bit pessimistic there? I mean, I wiped on this guy last time I was here with my guildies even, so... It's just because he's quite tough. It's easy to make a mistake and wipe. But we'll see. Aha, this time I got a crowd control in. Oop. Got everything? Yep. Okay, bonus boss time. So, what you have to do here is huddle to the side, because he spawns these probes that go down this tunnel in 3 lanes, and by huddling together you can dodge them. But yes, someone already says who will take 3, because every now and then there will be a probe in every lane and impossible to dodge. So one person has to sort of sacrifice themselves. They shouldn't die, but they will have to run in and take the damage from exploding it. And also, yeah, exactly. People are explaining it for me in the chat. Need to swap on that, because when a probe explodes on you, you take a massive debuff that increases damage on you by 100% or something. So the same person can't do it twice in a row. Usually it makes most sense to have the DPS take it, because obviously they shouldn't get hit by anything else. If it goes on the tank will get squished. Oh, apparently DPS and healer will do that well. I'm not used to doing it, I gotta say, but hey. And as a bonus, the boss does a sort of cryo grenade thing sometimes, which stuns you. So it obviously sucks, because you don't want to get stunned in the way of the probes. So as the healer, my job is in part to cleanse people when needed. It's just a bit hard to see because there's so many debuffs here. Alright, this is where we wanna... No! Why did that person run in and explode the probe? At this point we can still dodge it. That was a waste. Isn't that the one that linked that they had like 22 kills on this? For how many kills they had, they should have known that there was no need to go in there. Oh well. Oops, I got myself stunned here. But unstunned in time, so right. Here we can change sides. So no need for anyone to run into a probe. Here we can change side again. Oh, crap. Our tank got the debuff. He must have gotten too close to the probe. Damn it, and I'm too slow on cleansing myself, so we'll use my stun breaker. Shall we wipe or... I will try to use combat res. Oh, well. Okay, not working. Cleansing myself before I get stunned, but well, both of our DPS died, so... Tank shouldn't touch circles. Yes, we are aware that was the problem. Oh no, I'm slowed, and I also caught... Well, it's probably gonna be a wipe, isn't it? The boss has too much damage left on him. Too much health left on him. Oh well, stuck, fine. Well, I'm not really annoyed by that. To be honest, I would have been stunned if we did this first try when even my guild group had to wipe on this the other night. So I'm not at all surprised that we wiped, and it's not a big deal. But we did reasonably well. I mean, the problem was that the tank clipped one of the drone circles there, so he got the damage debuff and went. No way I could heal through that for any length of time. Yes, I felt the need to say that, since Ortica here is so intent on telling us what to do, that, you know, well, also being the one who ran into a probe unnecessarily, I felt the need to point that out. Okay. Yes, we have no space to dodge. I can't even tell whether she's agreeing or disagreeing with me there. Oh, whatever. Okay, attempt number 2. I mean, everyone seems to know what to do. Except for Otika, maybe, who seems to think that we need to run into more probes than we actually need to. Can take a fair amount of health off before the probes even spawn. Yes, I have to remember I cannot cast this while moving. I got myself stunned again. Yeah, this is why does she run into that? There is space to dodge. And no, now you can't run over because now we need to explode one. Oh, need to dispel tank before he gets stunned. Wow, she took 2 probes. No wonder she's got 2 debuffs. Yes, the increased damage taken by 100%, so she's have 200% damage increase right now. Oops, preventing myself from getting stunned. Ah. Okay, do I have to go? No, this guy has got it. Well, in theory, to do 2 DPS is usually enough, so that's why I was a bit thrown that Utika said I should do it. Oh, that's damage on the tank. Need to heal more. Ah! Okay. I think I touched the probe somehow. I got a revive, but yoink. What is my camera doing? Oh, okay, now I'm stunned. This is fine. My camera is acting in sort of funny ways there. But we should have this. Oh yeah. Boss is nearly dead. And level up, hurrah! Okay. It was a bit fretful at times, but we did it, so really good job. I remember when this came out, people said it was impossible to pug because that boss is so hard. But as you can see, it is quite possible. I mean, I've even done it with groups where nobody in the group knew beforehand how to do it, but the strategy is very straightforward. You just have to execute it correctly. It's like stand on the side, run back and forth as space allows, and when there is no space, one person needs to detonate the probe. That's it. It's not hard to explain. It's just a bit challenging to do. And now comes Ortuno. You don't need to move in circles or too close, just kill them. Well, I find it easier to just move instead of taking damage. How many times is she gonna link that? Oh, she's done it 25 times. Oh no, no, sorry, it's Tulkos has done it 25 times. I see. Now I get what's going on. Ortika's trying to tell us how to do it, and the tank's like, Shut up, I know I've done it 25 times. Keep close to boss, please. Okay. So I guess these markers mean we're supposed to move him back and forth here? Yeah, because he does these puddles. And on hard mode, if you stand in them at all while tanking him, you basically get stunned and crap. Which is bad. So a tank has to keep moving all the time. Okay. Now I need to run away from the big puddles so they will kill us. Now come the ads, which hit very hard and will usually go on me. Oh, except that this time it seems the other people intercepted them. This is good for me. Still a lot of damage here. Dang. Lots of damage. Yeah, they're doing a really good job intercepting the ads, because that always gets me a bit when the ads pounce on the healer. It's very disruptive, but no, they got the ads under control. Perfect ad control there. Oh, got myself cleaved there by standing too close. Oh, we're a bit spread out. It's not ideal. Okay, the reason we're supposed to stand close to the tank is that before Ortuno does his big lightning phase, he puts puddles on everyone in the group, and if you spread out, then you have puddles everywhere and have trouble dodging them. Dang, the damage on the tank is also... Oh. Oh no, the sage stood in the bad stuff. Okay, this time I have one of the ads on me. Gonna hit my cooldown. Oh no, everyone is low on health. Which is a side effect of me struggling with this. Now I have both ads on me. Ah! Oh, I guess they were ignoring them because the boss was nearly dead.
Apparently he's picking up powerful energy readings from Garina's laboratory. Readings consistent with Rakata technology. Theron and I agree that...
But we made it. Yeah, this is quite a tough fight.
Going on in that lab. Please do your best to stop it.
You just need everyone to do their job properly. Like, if the tank doesn't dodge out of the puddles, they will take too much damage and die. If the DPS don't pick up the ads, healer will struggle to heal, etc.
Are you? I want.
Show
You
mercy.
don't have to be like him, Jacob.
Everyone is
Well,
light
I-
side, typical Republic pug.
What is this all about, Dara?
I was just writing a blog post about this last week, how on Republic side, the default is that everyone's light side, and on Imp side, the default is that everyone is dark side. I mean, obviously, it's not literally everyone, but there is a clear tendency, because if you want to play a good guy, you roll Republic, and if you want to play a bad guy, you roll Empire, even though you can also be a bad Jedi or a nice Sith. But it's not intuitive. And again, disrupting my own casts. I'll probably get over it just in time for me to actually get the ability to move with it anyway. Anyone want destroyed? I used my aggro drop and everything. Oh, finally, someone else hit it, so it changed targets. I'm getting a lot of XP for these. Is that... I mean, I know it's double XP week, but I always thought that didn't stack with restedness. Maybe they changed it? No, I don't think so. Otherwise, I would have gained more than one level. It's gotta be the normal thing. Here DPS must start fight after kick aggro back him. Yup. Well, I'm glad that everyone knows what to do, but still loves to explain things to each other. Better to over-explain than to wipe, because people don't know what to do, I guess. Well, that's less good. I think they were counting on the tank to taunt after the stage got kicked. This way the tank got kicked and lost aggro instead. Sage could use his debuff by kicking one of the Kolsu tanks. But I guess people just counting on me to heal through it. Though wow, 20 stacks is getting a bit high. It's not changeable, is it? No. I should have known that, but for some reason I wanted to try it anyway. There, at least he lost his stacks. Here come the ads. That's a bit annoying timing actually, because shouldn't they come when the fire is out? I think I remember reading somewhere that it's somehow related to the cutscene or something. That the droid spawn isn't tied to the boss's health, but some sort of other timer. Ah! Sage came very close to dying there. Ah, it's me with the droids. What does this do after? Alright, 10 charges and you get stunned. Good times. Probably don't want that to be in a tank. Yeah, like I just did.
That's the way! It's on the offensive. You're bound for a watery grave if you don't watch yourself.
2 minutes left. Ah! Well, whatever the reason, the way the droids come independent of the fire is a bit annoying at the moment.
Done it. Excellent work. Now let's get
Yeah.
you back to the surface.
We got it.
Apologies about the remote, but not now.
Let's go.
Sith or not.
Cheers. Oh. We went to the group that could handle this with aplomb. I mean, it's not an easy flashpoint, but this group was very competent for sure. Oh, I don't have that, so I will need on that. I guess I'll greed, because I'm not specifically trying to get anything, even if everyone else is rolling need, I don't know. Who won the thing? A tank. Oh well. What does this even look like? I don't think I've seen it before. Selkath. Selkath Solar Sculpture. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Even if I didn't win it. Oh, and again, this time my searching for allies mission completed, even though again I did not select all the hard modes, so it remains a mystery to me. In fact, it really makes no sense, because last week I had one more selected. No, actually, last week I didn't have. Last week I did veteran mode, but it still doesn't make sense. Well, that's it once again. I will see you next week. May your pugs in the meantime be successful, and may you not get whispers from random strangers trying to chat you up. See you next time! Wow, random person in the way.